Let me ask you something. Have you ever stayed in a situation longer than you should have? Maybe it was a job that drained you, a relationship that left you feeling empty, or a friendship that took more than it gave. You stayed because you thought it was the right thing to do. You stayed because you hoped things would change. You stayed because they thought you'd never leave. But here's the truth. Their biggest mistake was thinking you wouldn't walk away. Think about that for a second. How many times have you put up with less than you deserved because you were afraid of what would happen if you left? How many times have you silenced your own needs to keep the peace or avoid confrontation? It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that staying is strength, that enduring is a sign of loyalty or resilience. But sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is walk away. Walking away doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're choosing yourself. It means you're saying, I deserve better. And when you do that, something incredible happens. You reclaim your power. Imagine this. You're in a room that's slowly filling with smoke. At first it's uncomfortable, but you tell yourself you can handle it. You stay because you don't want to cause a scene. You stay because you hope the smoke will clear on its own. But the longer you stay, the harder it becomes to breathe. And then finally, you realize the only way to save yourself is to walk out of that room. That's what walking away feels like. It's not easy, it's scary, it's messy, but it's necessary. Because the moment you step out of that toxic environment, you can finally breathe again. You can finally see clearly, and you realize just how much you were sacrificing by staying. Here's the thing. People will often take you for granted when they think you'll never leave. They'll push boundaries, ignore your needs, and assume you'll always be there no matter what. But when you walk away, you send a powerful message that you value yourself too much to settle for less, that you refuse to be an option when you deserve to be a priority. And here's the best part. When you walk away, you create space for something better. Better opportunities, better relationships, a better version of yourself. Because the truth is, you can't grow in an environment that's holding you back. So, if you're in a situation right now where you're feeling undervalued, disrespected, or unappreciated, I want you to ask yourself, what am I staying for? What am I afraid of losing? And most importantly, what could I gain if I walked away? Remember, walking away isn't about punishing someone else. It's about honoring yourself. It's about saying, I deserve more than this. And when you do that, you take back control of your life. So here's my challenge to you. If you're in a situation that no longer serves you, have the courage to walk away. Not out of anger, but out of self-respect. Because their biggest mistake was thinking you wouldn't. And your greatest power is proving them wrong. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever walked away from something that was holding you back? How did it change your life? Share your story in the comments. Let's inspire each other to choose ourselves every single time. Because when you walk away, you don't lose, you win. And that's a lesson they'll never forget. Remember, you are not stuck. You have the power to walk away, to choose better, and to create the life you deserve. Start today. Take that first step, and watch how everything changes.